Just another day. This month's almost over. So good morning, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get this all organized. Okay. It is currently the 29th day of August. 2 more and this month's over. If you get paid by the government or I get paid on Fridays, tomorrow is payday.
I won't stop, I'm here to get what I want. I'm not lost, I'm here to make it to the top. I'll take a shot, I'll overpower any boss. Cause I am not
Let's
someone
go.
that you would wanna cross.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately, to go build and create my own dynasty. A new rivalry, it emerges ever so silently. But I got fight in me, so I'll squash anything that's trying me. I'm like, me versus you, I hope that you know what you're getting into. I got nothing to lose, so you better watch out, can't predict my moves. I'll make you irrelevant, I don't stop till I'm at the top settling. I live here like a local resident.
Alrighty, haven't done this in a while, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good morning, YouTubers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. It is currently 74 degrees and sunny in West Central Texas. So supposed to be up in the 90s, between 94 and 96. Hopefully we get a wind and hopefully get some nice latest showers to cool it down again. It was nice to get down to 77 this morning, and it felt good. So before anything else, I want to say good morning, Sunflower Pepper. Good to see you. Cookie might be. Good morning, Lady D, or Dagger Status, that is. Good morning. Good to see you. And of course, all the lurkers. And yeah, I know some of y'all lurkers who they are. Yep. Oh, yesterday's car read 108. Hey, like I said, Sharon is Karen. Compliments of Texas. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, but yeah, that's the worst of it. And I have to laugh because every time I turn the news on, I'm having to try to change it. And there's like, oh, it's a heat wave. Oh, it's a heat wave. Oh, no. Shut up. 30 plus days. And I add plus. Triple digit temperatures and come back and talk to me. You get the East Coast gets it for like 4 days, and they're like, "Oh, we're dying." Oh, please. Hey, good morning, Cat Mom. How you doing? So I got to pick on the East Coast for the temperatures. Yeah, and Lady D was saying she had to get the final stuff to do the dorm thing. Mike B. Can't remember which movie it is, but it's a Transformer movie. I think it's the third one. Might be the fourth. I don't know. They got so many of them now. Remember when he goes to the moves to the dorms? The mom and dad go with him. Yeah, I'm wondering if Lady D bought some brownies. Did you meet the roommates? I was reading that. I'm like, oh my God. She had brownies and she's like, going through the dorm. Her poor husband had to carry her out. So, yeah. So, this August is almost done. Yeah. And we're excited here in Texas because I think we're done with summer. We might get like one surprise day or something, but yeah, the rest of the time we're going to be in like maybe 90s. I'm thinking high 80s. Couple of chances for rain. Saturday, we're definitely going to get rain all day long. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. There's only going to be about 2 inches on Saturday, but yeah, between Houston and Louisiana, there's a portion that's going to get up to 6 inches of rain. And I'm talking about, yeah, now. I'm not talking about like later. So if you're in that little tier between Houston and Louisiana, not counting Houston itself, it's in the outskirts of Houston. And that area is scheduled for 10 inches. Yeah. Yeah, with those mosquitoes and the bacteria in the water and the sharks close by. And, I don't know. Maybe y'all should have moved in the summertime. Y'all should have, you know. We turned on the furnace just to make it super hot here in Texas, so people wanted to move. They're like, "Oh hell no, it's too hot in Texas." Yeah, I kept them away. They all moved to like Tennessee and shit. Yeah, yeah. Nah, but anyway, Chef Kicker is off in her spaceship. She took off to see Happy Chappy. That's why I got left behind it. So had quite a few earthquakes recently. Yeah, in South America, there was like three of them there, like 6.1, 5.4, 5.2, I believe. And then I can't remember the other country. I'm trying to see if it's going to come up or not. And the typhoon has made landfall in Japan. You've been keeping up with that, or you have relatives in the military that are stationed there, or you just have friends or family that are in Japan. Yeah, they got a live stream on YouTube just to you can see it's off one of the hotels, so you can see the wind, the rain, and everything else. So, come on. Okay. And just when you thought everything was going good, yeah, we had our first mosquito in the county that tested positive for Snell virus. But as you can tell, during the hours of throughout in the morning, I'm inside. Oh, ain't gonna get me. Nope, you bloodsuckers. Oh, it was El Salvador and Guatemala City that got the 6.1, the 5.4, and the 5.2. And I can't think of the other one. I'm waiting to see if the stream's going to come up on it, but come on. When I wanted to stream, it doesn't. And when I do want it to, when I don't want it to stream, it does. And when I do want it, it doesn't. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm sitting here listening to all the news and stuff, and yeah, it's all boring. As you can tell, the Democrats are they got the judicial system in their pocket if you didn't realize, and they're going after Mr. T again after taking out a couple of the charges, and they're going for it again. Yeah. But hey, what can you do? We know they're crooked. It's already been admitted by Zuckerberg that yeah, who's pressured by the Biden administration, aka the Democrats, because he represented that party, and he still does, being president. Sorry, I don't care how much you say about Camilla, but hey. So let's see. People join in. Hey, John Camper, good morning. Yeah, the triple E. You got the West Nile virus or the triple E now. on the East Coast there, Lady D, and the triple E virus is a whole lot worse. And you get that from mosquitoes too. So yeah. Good morning, Gary Huffman. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, and sorry about yesterday's high noon, but like I said, I wasn't too sure if I was going to be able to do it or not because the delivery, and sure enough, they showed up like 20 minutes till, and right when I was getting ready to post, they showed up, and yeah, that was a fun time. I didn't even finish getting everything inventory downloaded till about 11:45, so it was kind of too late at that point. Hey, Ghost Cypher Farmer, how you doing? No, it's not probing time. Happy Chappy is giving Shift Kicker a ride to her appointments today on the spaceship. So, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Thought I had a picture I had to post. I don't remember. Let me look at my backgrounds. No, I don't see it. All right. And if you haven't checked out, Mike B posted a little bit of a strange video having to do with soda water when you forget about it, especially in a weird location. Yeah, but that's okay. He diffused the situation. He cleaned out the bottle. He threw it in the trash, recycling, of course, and yeah, he flushed the rest down the toilet. Yeah, thanks, Mike B. And just let you know, because he did that with that funky Sam's Club cola that had bacteria, algae, or whatever growing in it, whatever was in there. I don't know. He just might have just started the zombie apocalypse. So if you start seeing zombies in the area, you can blame it on Mike B because he flushed it in the sewer system. Yep. Thanks, Mike. See what happens? He flips out when we don't let him do a, you know, food porn with Mike B. We skipped it on high noon yesterday, so which is reminding me before I get into the news and all that deeply. Yeah, we will not be having any high noons today or tomorrow on there. I got things to do, and it's about the time when the mosquitoes aren't coming out and biting you, so I don't have to worry about West now or the Triple E. So yeah. So Mike, you may want to, if you want to post your food porn with Mike B, you're gonna have to get it ready in the morning time this week. Just 2 days. Just saying. Tomorrow I got to go do some financials, and because it's payday, and yeah, Monday's Labor Day. Where all the people that have never worked in their life go out there and celebrate and have picnics and do stupid shit. Yeah. Good morning, Chef Kicker. She's lurking like usual. I knew she was a lurker. But, yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. You should have some good Labor Day sales this weekend if you really want to get out and do them. But while you do that, look out for law enforcement because they're going out there. They're looking for drunk drivers. They're looking for people that are distracted drivers using their phones and stuff, not hands-free devices. And they're definitely looking for seatbelt violators too. And quite a few other things too, but they're going out and enforcing a lot of the states. So don't be one of those. And definitely don't give the cops a attitude because if they handcuff you and take you in, yeah, you're going to have to wait till Tuesday to talk to the judge. Yeah. So you'll be locked up and waiting till Tuesday morning to see the judge. Yeah. I don't think you want to do that. You waste your whole weekend. Leave that for the non-citizens that get busted. Okay, I didn't know he passed away, but okay. I'm gonna click on this one here because this Daily Mail is reporting that there's a city filled with abandoned homes you can buy for as little as $400. A small Arkansas city suffered from severe population decline and economic turmoil has become so abandoned the properties are on offer for as little as $400. The city's name is Pine Bluff. They do have a YouTube documentary called Abandoned Atlas, and they do show the city and how a lot of people abandoned it. There's a two-story. Only bad thing is you have window units in there, so yeah, no central air. And of course, some are, they should be paying you. But they actually got some office buildings, like 4-story office buildings. You could probably buy it really cheap too, and then convert the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, this is ridiculous. But of course, I wouldn't want to live in Arkansas. But if you're on the East Coast, you're tired of the freaking high power rates and all the lockdown stuff. You want to get away. You may want to start looking. Go check out that documentary and the Abandoned Atlas on YouTube. Just type in Abandoned Atlas and it should come up as a documentary. And then you can start checking out Pine Bluff. Who knows? Maybe you just found your get out of the East Coast before it's too late type thing. But hey, I don't know. Good and bad. I'm not going to recommend. I ain't leaving Texas, so I'm not going to recommend you move to Arkansas. But there are worse states than Arkansas. That's all I'm going to say. But if you can you can buy a house for $100. Yeah, Lady D, you could have a total meltdown. You're gonna reach in your purse, get your debit card, and find out it melted because you've been using it so much. You can be like, "What?" Hey, Space Miner, good morning. There's See Happy Chappy. You see, I told you, Ship Cooker's just waiting for the ride from See Happy Chappy. So she'd rather fly in a spaceship than have to get in that vehicle and drive to the appointments. Those roads are terrible sometimes, especially when you're injured. Definitely not a comfortable ride for her. And okay, I already reported about McDonald's is out of Walmart. They're going to start doing Burger King. Yeah. So the Fed is beating, and they're saying in a couple of weeks they should be coming with the amount that they're going to drop interest rates. Yeah. See, they're doing it not because of the good jobs report. Yeah. Anything. But if they don't drop it at least 2 percentage points, there's something wrong because, let's just put it this way. A half a point, not even a full point is enough. You need to drop at least 2 points minimum. Otherwise, just follow the money and you see who's pocketing the money. Of course, as a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, but the way the Fed's been doing stuff under the Biden administration, I think I would have done a hell of a better job. I definitely have been able to track the 818,000 jobs they misplaced. Hell, I would have had Shift Kicker with me. You know Shift Kicker. And her counting. Yeah, she's got to be completely off in order to get that wrong. And I don't think Shift Kicker would. Let's see. No, a lot of stores are doing it now, especially in the big cities, Lady D. Our Target's not locking stuff up because we don't got that problem. I think they finally realized, like, yeah, especially in this county, everybody's packing. And if you're going to do your liberal ways, you want to do it in another county because us conservatives don't want our prices to rise because you feel like you want to rip somebody off. And yeah, good luck. You're not getting beat down by the customers before the security guard gets you at the entrance trying to shoplift. Because yeah. Hey Tom, good morning. How you doing? Rosemary, good morning. Yep, exactly, Harvestberry. Yep. GSF, you're right, because they're going to drop the interest rate, but the price is still going to go up on food. And that interest rate's going to be like, bloop. What happens when we get down to zero interest from the feds? Food's still rising. Think about it. Everything has been linked to Alzheimer's. Hell, there's freaking medical drugs the doctor's been pushing. They're linked to Alzheimer's and dementia. So, I mean, yeah. No, I know they're not going to drop it, but the only way they can freaking save face is they got to do 2% minimum, and they're not going to do it. I know they're not. And then the stupid people. Oh yeah, by December they're definitely going to raise it because that's how the Grinch stole Christmas. Remember that. And Biden makes a good Grinch. So, hey, Rubberneck, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take some time off. I got shit to do, and it's going to be raining, so that's why I got to do all my stuff in the afternoons. That's why there's no high noons today or tomorrow. Because with the weather, I can't do anything on the weekend. So I got to do it all now. But I'll blame Shift Kicker because she jumped in to see Happy Chappy's spaceship took off. She even stole my coffee cup. So yeah, thanks, Shift. Yeah, I haven't been around too much in the evening times. I've been dog sitting for my kiddos. I got to watch my grandbabies. And yeah, the person that's house sitting my kiddo's house on full time, she works. So when she goes to work, I go over and dog sit. And she brought her puppy too. And I got to send the pics over to Shift first to see if they're Shift Kicker approved. I don't think so because they're all fighting. I was trying to take pictures of them and they wouldn't let me. So I got to send them a Shift Kicker first before I can post them. So maybe tomorrow you'll see the dogs and the puppy. So yeah, you rather would have thunder instead of lightning because lightning causes wildfires, and the thunder, yeah, you just got to run inside. But yeah, I was hoping this frickin' stream would bring up the other country with the earthquakes, but no. But at least we got the Venezuela one. That's a close one to us. El Salvador and yeah. And of course, if you haven't realized it, Big Lots is on the brink of bankruptcy as they're closing stores left and right. Oh, Australia. Okay, let me go back to this one because it's saying Australia just woke up to early morning earthquakes also. And this isn't the one I was looking at. So this is the third country that's had earthquakes from yesterday to today. Let's see, magnitude 3.4 earthquake strikes Victoria. Another quake was recorded near Hamilton in the southwest. 5.9 quake recorded off the coast of Darwin. Say, are you kind of like getting the idea that that sun's shooting those CMEs that they said, oh, they're not going to be too bad. Yeah, when those CMEs hit, we have earthquakes. So this is a third major town that has earthquakes. Yeah, that's a good place to get a decent, cheap couch, especially going out of business. They're going to try to sell everything left and right. Tom's coming out and he's like, Mike, boiled ribs last night, super tender. They're getting sauced and grilled tonight. Oh yeah. Okay, and now I got that. I see it, Mike. I didn't skip it. I was just on the news stream, so I had to come over here. Okay, now remember, I'm doing all this by myself. I'm shiftless. It's time for food, 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 food. Porn, 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 porn. With Mike B. Okay, now I gotta find it. Everybody's talking and it moved. Okay, I gotta get rid. I gotta do this like Shift does. Hold on. I had to gargle my coffee just to sound like Shift. Hi guys. Dinner tonight is BLTS. Bacon, lettuce, tomato with mustard, mayo with garden green beans, with butter, lightly salted, and a Dr. Pepper. Remember, eat all your veggies. Be blessed, not stressed. All right, I'm back. I had to freaking get Shift to laugh at least once. She's got a long day today. Yeah, I haven't seen Angry, so yeah, I think he's sticking around. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this too. Sorry, B. Oh, you see, this happens. This is from Shift Kicker B. All right. Space Miner. Now that's supposed to be Shift Kicker. Normally, Shift Kicker reads it. All righty. Now, where was that? Oh, let's see. Oh, this is a good one. I know Shift mentioned this the other day. I just don't remember what day of the week it was, but yeah, I'm bringing it up. I'm waiting. No, see, that's why I hate freaking Microsoft Edge. I hit one story and it freaking gives me a different one. I don't want freaking that story. I don't care about that freaking judge. Liberal judge, she's crooked, hang her high. That's all I gotta say. Oh my goodness, now I gotta wait for her to come back around. And if you get a computer or anything, do not get Microsoft Edge. Make sure you do not have it on there. I think I'll go to this one here. Come on. Oh, see, they just closed the whole thing out while I'm waiting for the freaking news story to come around so I could click on it. Okay, this is being reported by ABC News. Nearly 2-mile-high mountain with 20 new species found in international waters. Yeah, they're talking about an underground or underwater mountain that's 2 miles high. They went to the very bottom and found a lot of freaking different species, and some of them, hey, look, there's shift ticker. Okay, just joking. I should show the picture and then she'd laugh, but no. I'm going to send it to her first before. So have you noticed lately a lot of new creatures being found all over the ocean? NASA is finally doing what they quit doing about 25 years ago. They used to explore underwater all the time. They gave up to go back to the moon. And now after they find out all the shit of the moon, like, oh, hell no, we're not going back. Let's just keep looking at the oceans. They found megalodons. They found all these weird freaking oysters and clams. But the one that I guess it's not going to be coming back. I've been waiting for it. The West Coast is being hit by an invasive species of crab that eats all other crabs. Now they've actually put on mainstream media. Shift Kicker talked about it, or 10, one of the two. They both might have talked about it. And yeah. And it's a crab that eats other crabs. Yeah, so I was trying to get the story to come up so I could show you a picture of it, but yeah. No. And I watched a report that they're saying that, yeah, Texas may become a complete giant sinkhole, but I think it's more climate, bull BS. Longboarding Mom, good morning. How you doing? They're making homemade whiskey barbecue sauce before it's too hot. 91, what the hell? 91? There's freeze warnings out in Oregon. I think it was for early this morning, but maybe it was Washington, but I think it was Oregon. They had freeze warnings. Oh, come on now, Gary. There ain't no radioactivity released in the oceans. Come on now. That's a political stunt. Hey, what's over here while they're dumping radiation on the East Coast? I'm just joking. Yep, and that's what I said when they started dumping the radioactivity from Fukushima. It's like, well, they clarified it. It's like, no, they didn't clarify it. They just started dumping it. And they've been having more problems and they're dumping even more now. Oh, it was for yesterday. Okay, well, hey. I'm still trying to catch up on videos, so I'm watching too many. I had to watch that one with Texas is gonna be a big giant sinkhole. I'm like, yeah, right. Well, it's because y'all are fracking and drilling all that oil for all these years. Yeah, okay, then explain why Florida's got more sinkholes than any other state in the U.S. They're not drilling like Texas is. Kiss my ass. That's why I say those climate change theorists. And yeah, explain L.A. Why is it on a bubble of soft soil? That story came out. I think it's still the La Brea tar pits or the lava, one of the two. But yeah. Mercury's finally out of retrograde us yesterday. It should be back to normal, hopefully. No, you're not going to be. Sorry, Lady D. Once whacked, always whacked. Sorry. At least that's what I heard for the dry bar comedy. One of the comedians said, "Yeah, once whacked, always whacked." But yeah, supposedly like 5-6 planets are in alignment right now. That's why I'm really arguing about the Mercury finally getting out of retrograde, because yeah, these 5 planets, you can see them early in the morning. The best time you're able to see 2 of them was yesterday morning, right before the light came up. You had to go look at the moon and you could see them. So you should be able to see it all this week if you ain't got clouds. Unfortunately, we've had clouds here, so I haven't been able to see it. I had to look it on YouTube. Now, they're still in line. Yeah, they were in line on Monday, and they were in line yesterday. They even showed it on TV. So it takes a little bit for them to get on the line, It's not like a 5-minute job, but you know what I mean. And did you know the sun's not the center of the universe? Oh my God, these NASA freaking scientists are brilliant. All these years they're thinking that the sun was not only for our universe, but they're talking about the whole freaking spectrum of all the galaxies and all that. For the longest time, they really thought our sun was the center of all of it, because they came out with a document, a paper or whatever, a thesis, as they usually put it, that our sun is not the center of all the systems. No shit, Sherlock. I knew that even when I went to freaking kindergarten. I think I was telling the teachers that in preschool. We revolve around the sun, but our solar system revolves around other systems. We are not the center. But hey, what do I know? I'm not an alien. Ay. Come on, news. And they're finding more and more weird sea creatures. And you can kind of figure it out. It is due to radioactivity, even though they won't admit it to that, because then they got to admit to what companies have been dumping the radioactivity, which we already know. But yeah, hey, more kudos to New Jersey Governor, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name. Yeah, we got a couple of New Jerseyans in here. Yeah, he's got this awesome plan by 2050 to be off nuclear power. Going to be all on green energy by 2050. So, Lady D, how much is your freaking electric bill right now, thanks to his global plan at 2050? Yeah, Phil Murphy. Yeah. Hey, Lopa Pedro, how you doing? All right, Tom, you have a blessed weekend. And I'm waiting for Lady D to tell me how expensive her energy is, Dun, dun, dun. Now, Japan will not release Godzilla. Japan is holding Godzilla for China. When China acts up, then they're going to release Godzilla. I think Baby Zilla should be freaking full grown too by now. 180 something. What the heck? Yeah. All I got to say is winter is coming. Get ready for bigger pill. And all the meteorologists are like all weird. They're like, oh no, our Atlantic Ocean is broken. Now they possibly have 2 systems, one in the Atlantic heading northeast, trying to get into a tropical storm to head towards Europe. And another one over towards Africa is going to possibly build, and they don't know which way it's going to go yet. It's got a 20% chance of forming into something in the next 7 days. So yeah, I'll give you a hint. If it doesn't shoot north and then east, it's going between Florida and Texas somewhere. That's all I gotta say. Enough said on that. As reported earlier, Japan's getting hit by that. I can't say hurricane, typhoon. They do have a live video feed, unless it already went down. So, and yeah, we're one day closer to the end of the world. So yeah. So trust, when is the end of the world? Well, chat, I'll tell you. I can't tell you. I kind of messed up and signed a secret disclosure form that I can't disclose what I know. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, we're one day closer to the end of the world. I should have put no fear to you, because you're one day closer to death. You're one day closer to gaining weight. You're one day closer to winter. You're one day closer to getting a sunburn. Yeah, you get in my drift? Nothing. It's going to happen one way or the other. So you know what? Just go with the flow. Try to enjoy life. Yeah. Yep, exactly, Gary. I put it up here just in case I don't vote. Good old morning, Lady Daggerstatus. She's in old school chats. Shh, Oprah Pedro, you missed it. Remember that Transformer movie where the parents moved the guy from Transformers into college, and the mom, went to the table and got some brownies, and then she got all messed up. Yeah, that was Lady Daggerstatus yesterday. She moved her kiddo into the college dorm, and she bought some brownies. Oh boy! Then she went shopping at Target. That had to have been fun. High end Target shopping for college stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to check Lady D's kiddo out, see what they're driving, because they might, B Charmer's been looking for Bumblebee in a while, so Lady D might have been hiding Bumblebee in her garage all this time. B, keep an eye out. Watch Lady D. I think they got Bumblebee. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, well, this story's not going to pop up, so okay, they say the millions evacuated and 3 dead as 150-mile-an-hour winds off that typhoon hit Japan. So they did end up having 3 deaths. There's definitely a lot of damage. Most of the damage is from the winds. The coastline was hit by water, pretty much. But yeah. And of course, wait till tomorrow and they'll start screaming out that it's all climate change. Bullshit. That's all I got to say on that matter. And people are like, oh, you shouldn't use that language. This is an adult channel. That should give you right there. I could use other words, and then you'd have to go look them up, because you don't speak those languages, and then you'd be really shocked at the words I use. But I'm trying to keep it clean. Come on now. And yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to bring this up. This is the last story I'm going to report on, because, yeah, it's kind of. Did you know Washington State is losing $1.5 billion in taxes every year because parents aren't working? Well, you know what? Some parents can't work because they got kids and it's too expensive to pay daycare and then try to freaking work and all that other stuff. So yeah, they just stay home. So Washington, suck it up, buddy. Maybe you should have not had any sanctuary little towns in your area and spend all that money where you require more money and people are working. And it's only going to get worse because Generation Z is starting to realize that why am I working to pay all this for taxes and it's going to people that don't work, that aren't citizens, are getting more benefits than I am. Yeah, we're going to be in a freaking rut here. Ooh, lasagna. No, lasagna's good any time of the day, Lady D. If you got some, warm it up. Now, put a couple of plates out because I guarantee some of us will go over. Lady D. There's a bumblebee. I'm driving. Yeah. Yeah, but it's ridiculous. Daycare is ridiculous. And good luck if you had a company that offered daycare because I almost guarantee they shut the daycares down. They can't pay the employees health care and all that just for employees. And then they have to pay employees $15 or more an hour. Yeah. But I don't know. What can you say? Well, I appreciate everybody dropped by this morning. You are the best chat in the world, as Shift and I have taken a poll and agreed to. And tomorrow we'll have 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern. Was it 6 o'clock Pacific Time, 6:30 Pacific Time? We will have the morning show. Maybe one or two guests. Since you didn't like the way I tried sounding like Shift Kicker, maybe I'll be able to get Mike B up here or I'll get another guest up. Who knows? Maybe Lady D will finally get brave enough, put on her high heels, and jump up here on stream. I doubt it. She's got a lot of work, and it will be Friday. But it's only a half day Friday because it's a Monday is Labor Day, so it should be a 4-day weekend if you take Friday off. But just look real quick. Oh, I know, well, Pedro, they would have spent that money, and the only reason they did that is because they're putting it in people's pockets. That's all it was. Look at the countries that got all that money and supposedly were supposed to spend it. What did they do to make climate change better? I didn't see no windmills go up in a lot of these countries that were going to do that. Yeah. But, yeah, so as Shift Kicker always says, check on your neighbor. And one of these days, that neighbor will be you that needs to be checked on. Yeah. Especially lurkers. Y'all need to be checked on now. You don't have to wait till you get old. And, yeah, remember, tell your loved ones you love them. Because you know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. But I'll tell you one thing. The sun's still going to keep on rocking. The scientists are still going to have their hypothesis, and they're still not going to figure out why the sun makes the earth hot. What makes the plants grow when the sun hits it? I think they go back to junior high biology classes to learn about photosynthesis and shit. Maybe they can figure out. It's all about the sun. We have cycles on our planet, just like all the other planets have cycles. Yeah. But yeah, one more day without shift, then the weekend, and then maybe if we're lucky, we'll have shift back up here on Monday. So maybe we'll do a roaster shift kicker tomorrow, since all she can do is get in chat. Hey, I can take away her wrench and we can time her out, so she can't say nothing in chat while we're roasting her. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. We love our shift. So everybody, please have a good weekend. Hydrate if you're in the heat. If you hear thunder and lightning, go inside. And definitely, if you get water on the road, turn around, don't drown. You may think it's that deep, but as soon as you drive into it, all you hear is baby shark, 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 but baby shark, shark, shark.